All right. Welcome back to the Cool Cast Podcast, the coolest podcast on the planet. So, some time ago at work, I heard this song. You heard me, so immediately it made me think about fucking Lupin. It just sound like, and that's another thing too. When I first started watching that, I remember I heard this song and I was like, damn, like who used this sample? Fucking Currency on the Stone Immaculate, the song where I think it was him, Roddy, and Dizza. I think him, Roddy, and Smoke Dizza was on that song. The JLR. I think I can't remember what that song was called though. But yeah, it was him, Route, and I think Smoke Dizza. And I was like, holy shit, this look. So immediately, Lupin the Third had me on some shit like, I want to go to Japan because they got the music out there. They got the instrumentals out there. They doing some other shit here. But anyhow, so I heard the song fucking the band Milky, The Way You Are or whatever, and I hear this lady, her voice is so fucking compelling. But I'm still drawn off the fact that it reminds me of Lupin the Third for some reason. I think Rebecca was Italian, I think. You know, Lupin on I think that was Lupin the Third part 4 or 5. When he ended up getting married to Rebecca. I forgot what the reason was for that. But he really was in love with Fujiko though. But you know, he fucked with Rebecca too on some other shit too. But yeah, so I'm like, this sounds like some Lupin the Third type shit. This sounds like a song that would be on Lupin the Third. So like this shit isn't fucking incredible. But I don't know how to fucking pronounce her name though. It's Gadetta or some shit like that. Gadetta. I don't know. But her voice is so fucking compelling. It's like this shit is incredible. But she's an Italian singer or whatever. So she got like this little accent and shit, and it's so compelling. It's like, yeah, yeah. But this is the thing. I always wonder what was up with Harley Quinn and how she know how to fight so well. I assume that, you know what I'm saying, that she trained with the League of Assassins for some reason. I don't know why I thought that. Maybe in some of the comments they got written up, maybe there's other stories, you know what I'm saying, to where like, you feel me, she learned how to fight from, you know, because I think Oliver Queen, I think he learned how to fight from Slade, I think. Well, that's according to the Arrow TV series that they got out. But I don't know. I think he trained with the League of Assassins as well. I know that's where, you know, Bruce learned how to fight. Well, no. Bruce learned how to fight from like some kung fu masters and shit. Some yeah, he learned how to fight from some whole different other motherfuckers. Like, now who trained with the League of Assassins? Though I know Artemis, Cheshire, her sister. Oh no, I ain't really, and I think it's just them two and like Damien, like Bruce's son. I think they're the only ones that really pretty much like learn how to fight from the League of Assassins. But anyhow, she was a gymnast or whatever, so she, you know what I'm saying, she flexible, she can, you know what I'm talking about. But it was stated that fucking Poison Ivy like gave her superpowers and shit. So that's how I was wondering how in the fuck she stand toe to toe with Nightwing and Barbara Gordon and fucking, you know what I'm saying, Batgirl, you know what I'm saying, whatever, and even Batman too, you know. But they, you know what I'm saying, pretty much can. But she probably have a better chance with like Barbara, but still was just like how in the fuck. But you know what I'm saying. So it was like, oh, that's how she running her little thing. That's you know what I'm saying. That was stood off. I was like, damn, I ain't never really know that. I just assumed that she trained with the League of Assassins. I don't know why I thought that shit for, but it just off the strength of her being a gymnast and fucking her being cool with Poison Ivy. I don't even know how the fuck that worked. Like how she get superpowers from Poison Ivy, because you know how she rock, like she fuck with plant life and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how her shit works. So I was like, I don't know how that came about, but that's the deal. But this lady, damn, what's her name? Raven. What's her name? What's the whole little thing? But yeah, she got a little song called, I think it's called Greetings. I think it's called Greetings or whatever or whatnot. But she's from like the UK or whatever. But she be jamming a Raven Lene. And yeah, it's a song called Greetings. And so like, you know, they say they when they say hello, it sounds they say hello. So immediately when I heard that shit, I started thinking about the regular show when the little, I think it was a little possessed vehicle. That bitch was pulling up on Rig, but I'm like, hello, governor. I immediately thought about that shit. That shit was so fucking hilarious. The regular show be tripped out with that shit. Say, hello, governor. I guess he was trying to like run them motherfuckers over and shit and all type. I forgot what exactly had took place. I think Pops was in the episode too. I forgot what exactly took place. Why the vehicle? Cause you know, like when them boy Rick and Mordecai, man, when they get into some shit, they be about to destroy the whole universe. That everything just go to falling apart when the boys get into shit. And that bitch did to be hit. But yeah, that was incredible. But yeah, that's a whole spin around with all of that shit though. Like that's just, and they came back too with some shit too. So that was pretty decent to feel about. But yeah, I just had to come and goddamn break down this whole thing about Giuditta because she got my mind tossing and turning on some tunes. Yeah, like I don't know who the fuck made the instrumentals though, but them shit sick though. They got a lot of shit going on behind the wheel. But this is a cool cast podcast, the coolest podcast on the planet. Y'all be cool out there, but hot for the Lord.